Hey, it's Lindsay from Buy Sell Love Durham. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of my Tuesday morning market update. It's my opportunity weekly to share with all of Durham region exactly what's happening with real estate. I'm standing down here at the waterfront, and it's kind of funny because the man behind the camera, right behind him, there's a sign that says, "No lifeguards on duty, swim at your own risk," which is kind of funny, actually. The other thing that's kind of funny too is where we are in the market and the different perspectives of the market. I'm going to give a bit of an example. Friday, we ended up selling 2 houses on Friday, 2 of my listings. One of them we had 5 offers on. And the difference between the least favorable offer and the offer that actually bought the property conditional, it was wide. You could see what was happening is that the buyers or the agents educating the buyers were basically coming at it from the point of view of this is a buyer's market, so we can offer super low conditional on selling houses and we're in the ballpark. And that's just not the case. The other property we sold on Friday, this was very, very interesting. We had 3 showings, hit the market on Thursday, 3 showings. First showing offer was low. Second showing, the third showing, we had a second offer come in. And the interesting thing about that is it just came in and it was accepted. It was a perfect offer. But we ended up doing open houses because when you advertise them, buyers get upset when they come to a house and it's empty, not open. So we just did it as a courtesy to the seller. But the interesting thing was an agent from Toronto came through and talked to my team member managing the open house and explained to my team member how overpriced the house was, and they'd book a showing next week when we reduced the price. Now, the house had already sold pretty close to asking price. So it's interesting to see the different perspectives on the market and how some of the buyers are either being educated by the media or educated by their agents. So very interesting what's going on out there. It's a great time to sell a house. So let's just jump straight into the numbers. The last 7 days, we've had 133 homes come to market. That's down 18 from the week before. A little unusual for the springtime. Usually we have lots of listings coming on. Conditionally sold, we've had 51 homes sold, leave the market sold conditional. 70 houses sold firm, which means a total of 121 houses sold last week. That's down 8 from the week before. So the interesting thing we're seeing right now is the perspective of the market is it's a buyer's market, which it's not. It's a balanced market. And if you've got a good house and it's marketed properly and it's priced right, they're getting offers. If you're overpriced, you're not getting offers. Also, if you're a buyer and you think you can steal properties out there, that business model is not working in today's times. If you got any questions, reach out to me on any of my social media platforms. Have a great week, all of Durham region.